Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, David.
Cool. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Bill. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, David.
Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter. We'll get started. We'll get started.
Trading US 30. I have the demo, so I don't know like the schedules too much on when, like I know that the market opens at 9:30, but like can you trade it like at 3 o'clock in the morning, like Forex, or like 4 o'clock in the morning?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
The schedule is very similar.
Oh, very similar. Is US 30 open now?
Yep.
Oh, wow. I remember one time I did a trade around 4 p.m. I don't know what day was it. It was demo, of course, but I couldn't get out of it. I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta wait till the next day or something. I don't know why.
Guys, we'll get started shortly. Okay. Hey, Peter, welcome, welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. This evening, we're going to go over Forex, cryptos, and futures. Forex, cryptos. let's go ahead and get started here. We've got a lot to go over. All right, let me share my trading screen. I'm going to go through the markets, the futures market. We'll take a look at some big plays that we're looking at. And then I'll open the floor for any questions, any symbols you guys want to take a look at. Let's see here. All right, so if we take a look at the futures market, you guys should see my screen. You should see my cursor. If not, let me know. All right. Currently, the futures are down. So the Dow, S&P, Russell, NASDAQ, they're all down currently in the futures market. We don't have a lot of opportunities right now in futures through heat seeker. So we've got some crude. So 4 opportunities, not a lot of opportunities. I just ran it earlier this evening. So this is what came up. All right, but keep an eye on futures here. A big opportunity that we're looking at, if you guys notice the dollar, so the dollar right here is moving higher, and the yen, right, the Japanese yen, this is the futures contract is moving lower. All right, so we'll talk more about this and look for opportunities in both the dollar and also the yen. All right. As far as just want to touch briefly on the equity markets, right now things are mixed. All right, things are mixed. We are all long, right? We are long in sniper trader. So hopefully we'll get a nice move. Hopefully this will change and we'll get a nice move in our sniper trades tomorrow. I want to show you guys the dollar. Okay, so here's the dollar index, and we've been watching the dollar. All right, we've been watching the dollar index on the monthly time frame. All right. And I know we've had some pullbacks in the dollar, but don't be discouraged, right? We are watching here. Right now, the dollar index is right at $100. All right, and that's a big psychological number for traders. All right, so the dollar index right here, right at resistance. Okay, right at resistance. So we need buyers to come in. All right, it's holding right here, guys, right here. It's failed before here, failed before here, failed here, failed here, and now it's at that resistance again. All right, similar to what it did here, right, at that 84 mark, right, $84 mark right here, failed, 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 and eventually made a big move to the upside. So that's what we're hoping for, right? We're hoping for resistance, for the dollar to break this resistance and really make a move higher, right? The encouraging thing with the dollar, and I want you guys to focus on this, okay? We've had some pullbacks, but do not you know, keep it on your radar, because we got a nice upward trend here, guys, nice upward trend. All right, so higher lows, price is making higher lows, right, and getting ready to break this resistance right here. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, hello Charity, welcome. All right, guys, so big resistance. This is a big resistance, and like I said, it's right there at that resistance. Fail before, fail before, fail before, fail before. So hopefully this time around we can get a big move to the upside, kind of like this, All right, and we'll see that price action on the smaller time frames, okay, the 240. All right, so this is a big play. All right, don't lose track of it. If you get kicked out of any of the dollar pairs, just stay focused, stay focused. All right, if we get selling come in, if we start to get selling come in, kind of like here, we'll see that action. All right, we'll see that action on the smaller time frames, on the 240, all right, 30, 60 time frame. All right, even on the daily. So keep that in mind. All right. We also watching the yen pairs, not the yen pairs, but the yen in the futures market. So the Japanese yen, so the actual yen, not the cross currency, right? The actual yen made a big break of support. All right, and when the yen goes down like this, when the yen moves down like this, you're gonna find the yen pairs are gonna move higher. All right, so when the yen, the actual yen, right, contract in the futures market moves lower, right, that's really, really good. This break of support is a big break of support. And this is why I think, right, based on this price action here, that we could see the dollar make a big move, just like the yen consolidated, right? Failed support, failed support, failed support, failed support, and finally broke that support, right? I think we'll see the same thing here in the dollar, right? Failed, 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 and hopefully break out like the yen, Japanese yen did here. All right, understand when the yen moves lower, those yen pairs, right? The yen pairs that we all love, the dollar yen, euro yen, dollar yen does its own thing sometimes, but definitely euro yen, pound yen. All right, so we're watching the pound yen also break resistance. So if you guys, some of you, I love trading pound yen. All right. So if you guys, you notice here, pound yen broke resistance, buy signal here. All right, so keep an eye on the pound yen. You want to be in the pound yen, trading it to the upside. You might have some opportunities to go short on some small reversals, right? Some small pullbacks, but the trade is long. All right, the trade is long to the upside. All right.
Dave, I have a question about the index that you just finished explaining.
Go ahead.
The index that you just finished explaining, if that moves higher, does that mean that NASDAQ and S&P 500 will move higher too?
Okay, if what moves higher? The dollar?
The index, yeah. Is that what you just finished showing before the pound yen? Yeah, something.
This here?
The Dow, I think it was a Dow that you just finished showing. Which one you just finished showing? That you said that's about to break it. That it tested it, went down, tested it, went down 3 times.
That's the dollar.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the dollar.
Oh yes, that right there.
The
So if that breaks that, does that mean that our dollar does good? Like
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes there is a correlation, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes, usually, usually if the market and it changes, it does change. All right, but I do remember 2008 when we had the market crash, when the Dow crashed, Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ crashed, the dollar went up. The dollar moved higher.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah, but that's not always the case. That's not always the case. So, but we'll see it in the price action, right? We'll see it in the price action. But good question.
Thank you.
Yeah, good question. But the thing to look at here is that the Japanese yen, all right, just the yen broke a big support, and it's been moving lower. All right, the dollar, I think, like I said, right, based on this price, based on the yen breaking support, big support, all right? And it did test it several times. Tested, failed, tested, failed, tested, failed, tested, failed, finally broke. We're seeing that same thing here with the dollar. Tested and failed right here, tested and failed, tested and failed, tested and failed. And right now we're right here. That $100 mark is a big mark, big psychological number for traders. Okay, they're watching this $100 mark. And we are seeing, so as the yen moves lower, right, we'll notice that some of the Japanese, like the yen pairs, pound yen, euro yen, Swiss yen, all right, but in particular, I'm really liking how pound yen is setting up. Now, this is on the monthly time frame, all right, but if you guys look here, here was the previous buy. Let me remove some of these short signals here. All right, so 1 second, hold on. All right, so here was the previous buy signal right here, guys, right? This was back in 2013 buy signal right here, and here we are, right? We haven't had another buy signal. This is on the monthly time frame now. All right, so here was the last buy signal on the dollar, right? Monthly time frame 2013, and here we are 2022 buy signal right here. All right, so that's a big deal. And guess what? We are broken that resistance, right? Buyers are in early in the markup phase, but we are definitely in the markup phase. Okay, so pound yen, guys, and a lot of the other yen pairs will follow. All right, euro, Aussie, Swiss yen, those yen pairs will follow.
So basically, you're saying that another rally is about to begin.
Yes, it started, guys. It has started right here.
Oh wow.
All right, this is on the monthly time frame, so this is pretty cool confirmation. All right, and what we like to see here is we're seeing that action, right? We don't the yen, the actual yen, right, in the futures market, that has broken out of a pretty tight consolidation here. All right, so if you guys look here, right, here is support. Here is support and resistance, pretty tight support and resistance, tight consolidation, finally broke out. We got a sell short signal right here, monthly time frame. So that's a pretty good move. We can get another move if we are lucky, right? We can get another move like this. All right, not that we're trading the yen, but we can take that action right here and take it to here, right? And also take it to here, all right? So I'm hoping that based on the price action we're seeing here, right? And here, we should get a break to the upside, okay? So two big moves we've been talking about, all right? The dollar and the yen, in particular, pound yen, all right? Pound yen. Let's take a quick look at cryptos. All right, nothing with cryptos right now. We do not have a sell signal, and I'm surprised. And it looks like the reason why is price is kind of holding, right? But we should get a sell signal soon to get out. All right. We've got a pretty wide support and resistance, and I think that's why resistance is right here. And support is right, I would say right in this area here. So we've got a wide, this is new support and resistance that just came in. All right, but this is a very wide range. Okay, hopefully price will move higher, but this is not good for Bitcoin. Okay, sellers are definitely coming in. We should get a sell signal to close. But this is not good for Bitcoin. 39,915 is where it is currently. We are still looking for this 30,000 mark, right? 30,000 mark, all right? And 30,000 mark is a big number, all right? A big number, all right? And then also 45,000, if you can recapture 45,000, we could see Bitcoin moves lower. But right now, it's definitely in trouble, all right? Definitely in trouble. Let's take a look at Forex. The one thing you guys want to be concerned with is Forex as a whole is starting to consolidate a bit. All right, so we're starting to see more pairs in here consolidating. We're almost at 50%. All right, not quite, but almost at 50%. So keep an eye on Forex. All right, and be careful where you look for opportunities. Okay, so as you guys notice here, all these pairs here are on below 20 and red, that means they're consolidating, right? They're not trending up, all right? So I would anticipate more consolidation to happen, all right? More consolidation to happen for price to kind of squeeze, all right? So if you guys look here as an example, this is what's happening with a lot of the pairs. They're not trending anymore. They're tightly consolidating. So we don't have any opportunities in these pairs here, all right? So again, almost not quite 50%, all right? But we've seen this before, right? We've seen this before where these pairs consolidate. All right, but always, always, always anticipate a big move after they consolidate. All right, the top trending pair right now, which is not a surprise, is pound yen. All right, so had a great opportunity to go long here, and here's another buy signal in pound yen to move higher. All right, so we're seeing the pound yen move higher. Here's a dollar pair, USD HKD right here. All right, and we should be in this pair here. And what was the other one? USD DDK. All right, but be careful. Be careful. Here's the dollar yen moving up nicely here. All right, so so be very selective. Pound yen, like I said, that's going to be your best trading opportunity right now. All right, we have purpose, support, and resistance. All right, so that's always a concern. It's overbought. All right, but that doesn't mean it can't go higher. All right. Okay, so I'm going to open the floor now. All right, any questions you guys might have? Any symbols you guys want to take a look at? Any ideas that you have going into the week? All right, so go ahead, guys. Any questions on anything?
David, hi. Can you go into British pound new entries on the smaller time frame? If we're late to the party, when should we get in?
All right, on pound yen?
Correct.
Oh, okay, okay.
Should we wait for another buy signal, or should we just jump right in?
I would wait. So here is pound yen. This chart is the 240 right here. Really good price action. And then this is the 30. So I would wait. And look at this. Look at the type of trading it's been doing, guys, on the 30-minute. So buy here, sell here, waited, consolidated, buy here, sold here. All right. Bought here, sold here. So 3 really nice trades. So Peter, yeah, I would wait. You would probably get another buy signal on a break of right up in this area here.
So you think we should look at the 30-minute time frame if we want to jump in?
Yeah, 30-minute. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if we have anything on the 60-minute.
Yeah, I'll probably wait for the pullback, the red candles, and I'll jump in.
Yeah, I like the 30. I like all, I always like the 30. Yeah, so I would wait. You might get, if the price action holds, you might, I would say early morning, 4 or 5 a.m. should get a buy signal, right, on the 30-minute, and definitely take it. You've got the monthly, right? You've got the monthly on your side. You've got you definitely have the daily. Let me show you guys something that I went through it. I went over it last week, but I'm going to put it up. As Forex traders, you guys really, you want to trade pound yen. You really do. Pound yen needs to be your go-to. It really needs to be. I know for brand new traders, it's frightening, but at some point, you want to really figure it out with pound yen. You need to have one pair that you really are an expert in, right? And if all else fails, you can always go to it and pull money out of the markets.
I'd like to hear, Daniel, can you give some mistakes that you made trading this? Maybe something we should avoid or pay attention to? Because I noticed when I was trading this, and I don't trade this often, I was watching it too much. Like I was afraid to lose money. I was very fearful on this one, even though I only committed like $500. I didn't want to lose.
Well, from like my analysis, it has a lot of pulls, like really good pulls, good pullbacks. So it is about catching it at the right time. If you catch pound, it's not good to catch pound yen like in the middle. It's risky to catch it like in the middle of a continuation rally, like right now. But they've said that isn't an important moment right now because I think he looked at the way that the Japanese yen was going down, and he said usually it goes up. So that's that's a really good time. But besides that, when it's like a normal rally, I do notice that in order for you to get into pound yen, you got to make sure you want some strong structure because pound yen does not respect small structure; it respects strong structure. So you just got to make sure that when you do enter, the structure is strong enough that it has a lot of like a lot of I would say a lot of consolidation. So it's good to catch it like in a strong range. If it pops,
Did you get shaken out during the consolidation?
um, so I really I have and the thing is, it's hard to learn pound yen. So I've been just focusing on learning the way it moves, and I've been really doing that for like almost I'll probably say like almost 2 months now. So I could just get used to the way that it moves. And yeah, so there's times where it breaks out of a range, and when it does break out of a range, before it does a nice pullback one more time, and then it breaks out of the range. Uh, and that's what I noticed. So really good um time frame to look at it so you can make sure that it does not break back, is either on the 4 hour or the 1 hour to make sure that it did break that structure, and then it makes that retest. And then when it does make that retest and does not move out of that range, like when it breaks that range and does the retest, then you take the trade because it will bounce back one more time before it goes up. That's just the way that pound yen moves.
Daniel, how long have you been trading, Daniel?
I've been trading since January was my first trade.
And listen to Daniel talk, right? That's pretty cool, right?
I think some important lessons. Yeah, you definitely said.
But
Yeah,
I got beat up a lot financially, and you know, I don't let it scare me anymore, to be honest. And I the book that you told me to read, Dave, um, what's his name? Michael.
Michael Koval.
Yeah, he has a video, and he has a video that he talks for like an hour and a half, the most greatest video ever. And he basically expresses about fear in the market and being scared. And he literally just says, look, nobody's ever going to tell you that your analysis is wrong. Take the trade. Take the trade. And if you lose, it's a lesson. And you go back and you study. He goes, just take the trade. Take it. And I have learned that, you know, just take the trade. Just be confident in yourself. Nobody, like, I realize that nobody is right. Nobody's always going to be 100% right as a trader because the market is so unpredictable. So, for example, Dave might say something and it might seem good and we might look at it and we wake up tomorrow morning and it's the complete opposite, whether it was fundamental news or whether it was that there was just at that moment more sellers than buyers. It wasn't that Dave was wrong. It was that there was just very simple. There was more sellers than buyers that alternate the price. And some people might say, "Oh man, I should have never listened to David or whatever." No, that's not true. You know, the market, it works in probability. So your analysis might be right. You know, David's analysis might be more right because he has way more experience. But at the end of the day, none of us are 100% right.
Wow. Wow. You know, I tell you, this is why I do this, right? Right. This is an amazing, amazing thought process, Daniel, right? An amazing thought process, because absolutely, we have to be so fluid, right? With our thinking, right? And with our trading. I mean, if everything, if we look at the chart, you guys should see my 6 screens here, all right? On pound yen, and everything says that pound yen should go higher, right? We've got a buy signal on the monthly, all right? Getting into that markup phase, weekly time frame buy signal right here, right? All green candles clearly in the markup phase, right? Daily time frame, look here, the 4 hour, 4 hour time frame right here, clearly in a trend, right? 60 minutes, right? 60-minute time frame, right? Price is moving higher this evening, right? Looking to test this resistance right here. Every single chart, buy signal here on the 30-minute, that's the 30-minute time frame, all right? So 30-minute time frame right here, green candles coming in, right? We can anticipate another buy signal, and everything here, every single chart shows that pound yen, we should be buying pound yen, right? I mentioned to Peter, right? 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. we can anticipate if the price holds another buy signal, but all of this doesn't matter. And Daniel is absolutely right. And it takes traders years to figure out what he just said. So we could do all our analysis, all our research, every price action can line up, right? Clearly in the markup phase, right? Reaccumulation, right? And the market opens tomorrow. I mean, the selling comes in tomorrow when the Euro session opens up, and take everything down. So yeah, we have to be very, we have to take the trade. We have to take the trade, but if it goes against us, and I always say when the price breaks support, sellers are coming in, right? Price breaks support, sellers are coming in, and we've got to get out also. But we know that, we should know that. If you guys are here, right, you guys know this already, but it's really good when you can, like what Daniel did, right? Right? When you go through that thought process for yourself, right? Go through that thought process for yourself. And he's right. I can look at a chart and we can look at that, we can look at a trade, right? And we are looking at it now, right? And everything looks great, right? And then it changes. But then I'm not going to be available when it changes, right? I'm not with you all the time. So guess what? You guys are going to have to, right, follow that same mindset, follow that same process, all right? And then adjust, okay? Good job, Daniel. Proud of you. Good job. Good job. It's one thing to take the trade, right? But it's another to follow that process and think that certain way. And when we give out these books, and we've got a new book that we're giving out to traders who get the systems, our bundle systems, and it's called, and you guys could get it. I highly recommend it. Daniel mentioned trend following, but Michael Koval has a new book. It's called Trend Following Mindset. That's really good also, Trend Following Mindset. Okay, so it's always good to continue reading, continue learning, and that's pretty cool for Daniel to have started in January, right? And now he's really, if he's able to figure I had a call from one of our traders that who was it? Gosh, they've been trading with us. Brian has been trading with us for about almost 2 years now, and he had gotten beaten up by pound yen in particular, and he finally got it. He finally figured it out, and now he's graduating to right here, Monster US 30. All right. In order to get to this system, you've got to go through pound yen. In order to get through, and this is what Ricky trades, in order to get to the US 30, you have to go through pound yen. You've got to work everything out with pound yen. All right. So good job, Daniel. Anything else?
So how do we know when, like, do we just go first thing in the morning and look at it to see if there's a sell or a buy signal, or is there a notification that we can set up? How do we know or find it?
Yeah. So yeah, Charity, we can set up the best way that I say to do it, so that you're not relying on the alerts, is to watch it. Okay, so you can put, if the 30 minutes is too fast, do a 60, or even the 240, right? Or even the 240, but we can set up email alerts so that when the system, let's say for instance, pound yen right here gives a buy signal, you will get an email alert. All right, so you can, a lot of the traders will get that email alert. And I think Brian figured it out where he can get a sound, so he can make a sound on his phone so that it alerts him. All right, I wouldn't do that for every. I think Daniel has it also. Daniel, what time frames do you have your alert set up for?
I have it for, well, right now I have it for the 30 minute, because yeah, I have it for the 30 minute. But not for the, I haven't switched it to the 5 minute because it would just turn me crazy. It'll be blinking all day. I
Yeah,
already get a tons of emails with 30 minute already.
yeah, yeah. So Charity, yeah, we can, if you want that, we can, we've got some training videos on the website on how to do it, but we can get together, right? And we can get that set up for you. It's an easy process. All right. I wouldn't do it for all of the pairs. You can do it for all of the pairs for the 240. All right. So for the 240, so your monster scalper here. So you can do it for the 240, and then you can set it up. You can set up a window like here. All right. You can set up a window like here. Where you've got, and I do this. If you guys notice, this is how I trade. I like watching all the windows. Okay, so I like watching this, right? So I see what pound yen is doing. It is my favorite pair to trade. I am always trading it. All right, but you can have it like this. And what I'm looking to see is just the rhythm of it. All right. The rhythm of the pair. And then, but this is really what I trade. So I'll have a 240, right? And then I'll have the 30-minute. All right. And then I have alerts set up. All right. Email alerts. All right. So if it gives a buy signal, I'll get that alert. But I'm usually, watching it. If I'm late, if it's early in the morning, right? I don't wake up at 4 a.m. anymore, 4 or 5 a.m. right? But if the signal comes in early in the morning, 4 or 5 a.m. and then let's say the signal comes in here and it's moved up a bit, right? I might still get into that trade based on what it's doing on the over here. All right. Does that help, Charity?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we can absolutely set up email alerts. All right, email alerts.
David, can we look at IWM?
IWM. Peter, you might get a second chance at it.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at. Ready to fire if it.
Yeah, I learned by I was learned, by the conversation you and Peter had, Dave, like a month and a half ago at the perfect, about perfect timing. That is so true. When you watch something and you're waiting for it to hit a certain position that or that you do with your best of your analysis, that you believe that is going to hit that move.
Right
It's a
now,
good feeling, when you click that button and it goes to that direction that you said, oh shit, it's going.
Right now, it's like forming a inverse head and shoulders. So I'm just watching for new sell signals. So I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna take some profit at support, but if it keeps going down, maybe you'll make new lows. We'll see.
Yeah, this is Friday's price action. So it closed right here with a red candle.
You look at the weekly time frame because it's the weekly that shows the bearish signal.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
What's what we call a morning star.
Mm-hmm. So here is your sell short. So this is, Peter, this is the same sell short from, that's not that original sell short, was it?
Yeah, it's the original sell short.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just been range bounding. It's going sideways. So I got chopped up. My money got chopped up, but looking to get back into it, take some profit at support, add more positions if it breaks.
I was watching a trade by some Middle Eastern guy, just random YouTube videos. And I guess he's showing his trades live. And this guy goes, oh crap, I forgot stop loss, lost 10 grand. It's okay, I'll get it back. I'm like, geez, what the hell?
It's that white candle, that white last weekly white candle, that small one, and then price got rejected going up, and then the red candle came, the large red candle came after. That's a huge bearish signal.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I was thinking, ready to get my money ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, we should, the market isn't, market isn't looking good. Anything can happen, right? But they're struggling. The indexes are struggling, the indexes are struggling. The VIX is moving higher. I mean, 22 for the VIX it really needs to be low teens, right? So
I'm watching this week whether the bulls will come back in and buy things up. So I'm just a little cautious. I don't want to get caught on the head and shoulders.
Yeah, this will be an important week, right? This will be an important week. If the dollar, so Daniel, you were asking earlier, right? If you guys notice, let's see. Oh, I was wrong. So the dollar did drop. The dollar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the dollar went with. I was absolutely. I'm wrong on this. So this is 2005, 6, 7, 8. Right. When did the market crashed in 2008 is when it bottomed out and then started.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get. Hold on one second. It's here. Here is the Dow. Here is the Dow. Let's bring in the monthly on the Dow and let's go back. And we'll finish up with this.
We're already done. Oh man, I thought we were going overnight, Dave.
You guys want to go over? We can go over.
No. It's good. Hey Peter, I'm looking forward to meeting you in June, buddy.
All right, if I'm in Orlando, I'm going on a cruise at the end of this month. I was trying to plan a trip to Europe before the war started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I live by Disney and SeaWorld. I go to SeaWorld a lot.
Oh yeah.
I have an annual pass. But yeah, you've come over here. We'll do SeaWorld or Disney Springs, Disney.
Well, we gotta do a cigar date. As first, me, you, and Dave.
When I get pissed off. When I go ahead.
Go ahead.
When I get pissed off, like some mistake I made, I would just leave the house and I would just go to SeaWorld just to feel better. Gotta walk away.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I was trading. What was I trading? There was one thing that it's just I got out too early and I left $400 on the table and said, I can't be my desk anymore. I gotta leave.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Okay, we're having an event. All right, so we're having a Red Carpet Monday event. If you guys could make it, is in May the 9th. All right, so May the 9th. We usually give out some free tickets. All right, if you guys could make it. I know we have some traders that are coming in. Okay, so this is, let's do a side by side here. Let's do a side by side on the dollar to see if there's a correlation. All right, so here is, let's do this. So here's the dollar here, and then here's the Dow. These are monthly time frames. Okay, so here's the Dow, and then here's the dollar here. So 2000, okay, so I was right. So 2000, around 2003 to 2008, the dollar went down. So 2003 to 2008, the dollar went down. All right, so 2003 to 2008, the Dow went up. You guys see that? So 2003, from 2003 right here, this is the dollar. 2003 to 2008, kind of made a low 2008 and then consolidated a bit. All right, but we're going to count the move. This is the real move here. So from 2003 to about 2008, the dollar went down. The Dow went up. So it's the inverse, right? So the dollar went up from 2003. Look here, green candles, right? Green candles, right? To right at 2008. Okay, so the Dow went up. All right, and then 2012, okay, and onward, the Dow went up. All right, and let's see. So from 2011, 2012, and then what did the dollar do? So the dollar went up too. So 2012 up here, the dollar went up. So you see that, Daniel? It doesn't always work the same, right? So from 2003 to 2004, the dollar went down and the Dow went up. And then from 2011, 12, 13 onward, they both went up together. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes there's a correlation, sometimes they're not. That's why I tend not to rely on it. You know, if they're moving together, then we've got a correlation. If they're moving against, then that's the correlation. All right. This is the Dow here on the monthly. I mean, if you guys look at it here, it's still strong. You know, there are no sellers, right? Look here, this is the Dow on the monthly time frame. All right, on the monthly time frame, right here, sitting right here. All right. So we just have to play what's in front of us. Play what's in front of us. I am watching this, and we've talked about this in the past. If you guys are looking for some short opportunities, this is the housing, right? Home construction, and look here. Right, it's definitely coming down, right? Based on this price action here, and this is a monthly time frame too. So this is big picture stuff, right? Big picture stuff, right? So here was 2008, right? Here was 2008, kind of like the Dow, right? The Dow made the same, the dollar made the same move down. The Dow did. They all fell down. So did housing. right? And then 2020, right, when the pandemic hit, right, we broke that all-time high, right? Here was the high of 2008. Here was that sell-off, that crash, came back here and made a big move up to the upside right here. But look what's happening, right? Look what's happening. Price is coming back down, right? Monthly time frame. So we'll look for this is done. A lot more buying would have to come in to push this back up, but with interest rates moving higher, we'll continue to see home construction, right? This index right here come down, all right? And what we want to see, is it breaks this previous resistance, which is now support, and we would like to see the price go lower, much lower. All right, so so the uptrend has been broken. Let's see here. Uptrend has been broken. Yeah, can we get new buyers come in? Absolutely. So if you guys are looking for puts, right, take a look at they're definitely selling, right? If you guys look here, home construction right here, right? Home construction, home builders, that's down. So we'll go through this more on Thursday, but ITB and XHB, this is another big play. All right, this is definitely another big play. All right, and we'll be watching this for our stock traders. We'll be looking at this. So I just want to show you guys the sectors here. So ITB, which is what we just looked at, right? ITB and XHB. All right, look at that. We put it on a daily time frame. Put it on a daily time frame here. All right, look at that. Look at that, guys. All right, look at that. Look what's been happening. Bringing our sell short signal. This is on the daily time frame now. Look at this. Look at that short. Right? Look at that short right here. Sell short signal right here. Right? All the way down here. All right. And based on that housing index, right? Based on that housing index, that this could go a lot lower. Right? If we get some selling, more selling, red candles come in, right? Break through this support right here, previous resistance, we can go much lower. So keep an eye on these housing stocks. You don't even have to trade the stock. You can trade the index. Okay.
What was that symbol again? The home builders?
Yeah, so it is, let's see, right here, Peter, ITB and XHB. All right, and they've been down for a while. Those are great short opportunities. All right, I wouldn't bother the XLRE. That's the real estate. We want the construction. We want the underlying. We want the construction. All right. So the home builders and home construction, those are the two. Yeah, those are great shorts. Okay, guys, any other questions for me? Any other questions? All right, so just stay focused. Focus on the dollar, guys. Really focus on the dollar. All right, on the dollar. Where's the dollar? I changed it here. Here's the dollar. So focus on the dollar, right? We're gonna watch it. We'll watch it and we'll post it, right? We want that dollar to break that resistance, kind of like here. So really keep an eye on the dollar pairs. Definitely pound yen. All right, keep an eye on that pound yen. Cryptos, nothing yet. All right, we're looking for it to move lower. We'll get a sell signal on it soon, is what I think, right? Based on the price action here. And right now we're looking for it to test the 30,000 range. 30,000 until we get some buying coming in. All right. As far as Ethereum is down, all the other Litecoin is down 2%, little over 2%. All right, Bitcoin is right now, I mean, they're all down. They're all down. You see here, new down. So stay away. All right, guys, take care. Have a great evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, thanks for coming. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, David.
Bye, guys. You're welcome. Take care. Bye.